Hey everyone, it's Ashley with Going Crochet, and today I am going to be going over everything I've made so far this week. So I started working on Sunday after my last market, and these are all the items I have so far for my upcoming market, which is on Saturday. Today is officially Thursday and it's 5:30 p.m. So I have about a day and a quarter left to crochet my little hands off before my market. And so I figured this would be a combination video of things I've made so far, and then follow me along to see what else I can make in the next day and a quarter before my market on Saturday. So let's go ahead and get started. So I started off on Sunday making another Samba the Elephant because my sleepy elephant from Melly Inspired Crochet was sold at my last market. I made a little pink one last week and it sold, so now I get to bring another one. I went with a gray and blue this time for this next market, and so I love Samba. This is one of my favorite go-to patterns that I use when I crochet an elephant because it's so versatile. It's baby safe because it has sleepy eyes, so there's no safety eyes involved, so it's good for all ages. After I was done crocheting Samba, I decided to move into a project I've been wanting to make for a while. I also have a video coming out, if it's not out already, on pattern reviews. And so this is one of the creations I've had in my on my list of things to make for a while. So this one is from Making Things Naughty on Etsy, and it comes with like a bundle pack of different fish. And I went with the shark, and you can make them into bags, or you can make them stuffed plushies. And so I went for a stuffed plushie this time just because I have lots of bags already and I wanted kind of showstopper pieces. So I went with this guy and I love him. So normally you can make the eyes you slant them this way instead of this way to make him look angry. But I wanted him to be a little bit friendlier of a shark. So I went with a kind of sleepy eyes instead of angry eyes. And I really like how he turned out. So I made him as well. And so on Monday, I decided I wanted to do one of my Madeline Mako patterns because I have so many of her patterns. I have like practically all of her patterns that I've been collecting for a while now. So I figured I should probably make a couple of those. And so I went for Dwayne the dragon. I've had him since it came out and I just haven't had a chance to make it. And I absolutely love how he turned out. He sits beautifully. He's got those nice, strong, beautiful wings on the back. I love, love, love how he turned out. I think he turned out amazing. One of my favorites I've ever made, maybe. And so I made Dwayne. And then after I made Dwayne, I figured I needed Dwayne to have a friend or a sister or a girlfriend or something. So I ended up making another one. I asked my son what color yarn I should make another dragon in, and he chose this hot pink. And so I was like, perfect. I have like that seafoamy green, and now I have this super vibrant pink color that will really pull people's eye into my booth. So I went ahead and made another one. And so here it is. So a really good size collection going. My goal was to really go for medium to larger size items for this week so that I could fill out my bigger display, since all my miniature items are pretty much all set because I didn't really move any at my last market. So after I made that pink dragon, it was Tuesday and I needed another project, and so I went for Swift the Seagull by Handkcrochet, and I am obsessed with Swift. I think he is freaking awesome, and if he doesn't sell, I'm not going to be mad about it because I will totally keep him. I love him. I think he is so cool. And so I finished off Swift, and I finished off Swift pretty swiftly, so I was able to work on even more projects, and honestly, that's about all I thought I'd be able to get done this week. And so to get done even more things, I was really surprised and pleased by it. And so I went ahead and did Derbie Duck. Unfortunately, I'm blanking on the name of the creator of this pattern, but I will definitely put their name down here of who it is. And of course, all of these patterns will be linked down below in my description. And so I made Derbie Duck, and I'm loving Derbie. I love the color yarn I used. I actually saw Back to Eden video about what she made, and she had one of these derbies in this exact same yarn, or one very similar to it. And so I really loved the way it looked. So I decided to make one for myself, and I really love it. So I have Derbie as well. And then I decided to go ahead and make this Bitty Belly Squirrel pattern by Madeline Co again. And my husband thinks I need to make like 1,000 of these. He says it's super awesome, and he loved it a lot, and he loved the colors, he loved the look of it, he thought they were really cool. And so I really like it too, and I really like the size too, because it's really one of those like medium plush sizes that I really think people will gravitate towards. So it was exactly the right size that I was going for, and so I got him done. And then yesterday, so I made the squirrel yesterday, and like day before it was like a combination day project. And then yesterday I also finished up this cute little rabbit. This is also a Bitty Belly mini lope. So it's from the Bitty Belly Critters pack from Madeline Co. And so I finished this up, and I used some of that new yarn that I got, and I really like the way this turned out. And then I had a little bit more time left on my hands last night, so I started to make a lion, but I didn't have enough time to finish it last night, so I ended up finishing it today. And then this is all I've made today so far, just because my day has been jam-packed with things that I've needed to do around the house and outside of the home, and it's like my errand day, I guess you could say. And so I finished up my little baby lion, also by Madeline Co. I told you I have a lot of her patterns, and so I'm using up those patterns. They're great for market prepping, honestly, I think, because the size that they come out, the details that are in them with the length of time that they take, I feel is really good for markets, except Dwayne is a little bit more intricate and a little bit more detailing, but the ones like these are so quick and easy to do, and I think they come out pretty cute size. So I made the little baby lion, and I think he's super cute and fun. And so now it's almost the end of Thursday, and so I'm gonna continue to work on some more patterns. I'm really not sure what pattern I'm gonna do next, because I've literally made like all of my patterns I was planning on making for this week. So now it's just about what I choose to do. I do have to make some more of the opossums, like the small size opossums, but I'm not sure I'm gonna take my time to do that or not. I saw the Friendly Red Fox just posted on Instagram a picture of her moose that she has created, which is really funny because I was planning on creating my own like mini moose pattern, but it's literally what was I envisioned in my head of creating. and she has it available on her webpage. So I'm probably going to go and make one of those next, because my husband, one of his big ones was like, you need to make a bunch of moose, because Maine is big for moose, and it's moose hunting season right now in Maine. And so he was like, you just need to make a bunch of moose for your next market. He was telling me all the things to make. He was like, make some moose, make some bear, make some partridge, like all kinds, like all the hunting themed items. And so I was like, yeah, I can do a moose. And so I'm hoping that these turn out like fairly small, so I can whip out 3, 4, 5 maybe, and put them in like my smaller bin area, because I do have a bigger moose. And so if I could do like a bunch of smaller ones, I think that would be really cool. Because if I could make a bunch of them, then, you know, more people could enjoy them. So I'm probably gonna go and check out that pattern next. And I'll check in with you guys maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, and let you know what's on my hook and what I got done. So see you guys in a minute. So it's officially Friday, and I did get one of the moose done from the Friendly Red Fox, and I absolutely love it. So I did a second one, and I did a third one. So I have 3 moose to go into my market tomorrow. And now I have to go and tag all of my items that I've made this week for tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and put you guys on a little time lapse so you can follow along. Good morning, guys. It is officially Saturday, which means I have my market, so I'm gonna make this short and sweet. But what I was able to finish last night after I went and did my setup, I made 2 blue healers. These are a pattern by Illumi L Arts on Etsy. So I made 2 of those guys and 1 more moose because he's so cute. I just can't. I used a different color brown, and yeah, so I have this guy as well. And then this morning I went ahead and made a singular chicken nugget. I plan to make a few more of these when I get to my market because they're pretty quick to make. And that is everything that I have made this week for my market. So stay tuned for my market video, which will be up next after this one. And I will talk to you guys all later. Thank you for joining in, watching this video, watching to see what I made. If you have any suggestions of items you think I should make in the future, I'd love to hear what you think I should make. And go ahead and add a moose or deer or a 4-legged animal down in the emojis below to let me know you got all the way through this video. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff, share with your friends. You know, I have to say it every time. But I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.